G'day, it's good to see you. We're heading to pick up the new boat. We've got old Flipper in tow, if you can see in the background there. Let's call her boat number 3 for the moment. Of course, that's going to be your job to decide a name a little bit later on. Once we get to learn her a little bit, maybe a couple of videos. We'll see what she's like, see if she's hard work. She's hard work, we might call her the missus. I'm only joking. Oh, stay tuned because I think you're going to like this boat, and there is a bonus at the end. There they are, guys. Don't they look pretty together? The girls. Good old Flipper alone tonight. I actually shit myself. Well, someone's stolen the name. I forgot it's up in there. See you, girls. Have fun. Let's head off and I'll introduce you guys to boat number 3. She's right there. We are home. That is the new rig. Here we go. Da-da-da. It is 2006 or 2007, I think. Tabs V420. It's a ripper boat. It's solid as a rock. It's got the wide, fully welded gunnels on it. All these things. I don't know if I'm going to keep these on here or what, but just see what happens. Let's start with the trailer. Spare wheel, beautiful. He's extended the trailer here, some dude. So the guy I bought it off was doing a trip to the Territory up north. So he's beefed up the trailer. His son's beefed up the trailer to handle all the corrugations. What he's done is put this 5mm strap along the top of the trailer, and just to beef it up, and he's got a spare spring just sitting there. So he's put it all the way along the trailer just to make that thicker. Essentially to beef the trailer up, make it more solid to handle those corrugated roads. As you can see, right the way along and right across the beams there, he's beefed it all up. Extended it, bigger jockey wheel, and what he's done also is you can see that the wheels are sitting back and really high. So he's done the old axle flip. So he's flipped the axle over, put the axle under the springs instead of on top of them where they belong. We might flip that axle back around to make it look like it should. And I don't know whether to cut them off or not. Do we just cut those things and grind them back, cut them off, get rid of all that strapping, because I mean it looks shit. I know it serves a purpose, but it looks pretty crappy. So yeah, it's a centre console, I should have mentioned. V420 centre console. Everything works well. Now, Mercury 40 horsepower 4-stroke, runs like a charm. He's put all stuff on it like this, you know, a chunkier type of setup so it didn't tear out the aluminium on the actual boat as he's travelling along, belting along on the corrugated roads. Gunbeer trailer, so they're always a ripper trailer. Well built, because he's beefed it up. Might be even better. Oh, look at that. Good delivery. Gotta love a parcel, don't you? It's nothing to do with the boat. Anyway, still love a parcel. How good are these things? You remember these? I was the king of guessing the colour at Lola Tech 1983, never missed out. Pink. Getting back to her, the prop's in pretty good nick. These things can cost you a bloody fortune if you've got to replace them. It's just got a little knock out of it just right there. So we can just give that a bit of a flapper disc on it, sort that out. Motor looks great inside. The cover needs the stickers replaced. That's not an issue. We'll sort that out. These Tabs boats are renowned for being really solid. They're just a great boat. I think they're a step above the Quintrex and the Stacer, quality-wise. That's my personal opinion. Well, she's already got a name, look. Living the dream. Do we keep that? No. I think we got to name her. That's up to us. New name. Check out under here. There's only a little bit of surface rust going on under there, so That won't be a drama. Just sand all that back and grind it back a touch, get rid of the surface rust and give her a bit of a paint. She'll be bloody great. Yellow. Let's climb aboard. Welcome aboard, Skipper. Alrighty, 25 litre fuel tank, as you do. Bilge pump, that's a float switch that's come off there, so I need to sort that out. Good marine battery, the circuit breaker there. Have a crack at that. The piece de resistance, the 1968 school chair, batten screwed to the floor. Got to be happy with that. Stono rod holders, missing one of the rings, we can sort that out. So what this dude has done here, this is actually a live well. That whole section of the front there has been fully sealed, and that is a live well. Check that there, you can see that, is actually a drain, a one-way drain. So there it is there. It's got a flap on it. So that's the drain for the live tank, live well, fill tank, whatever you want to call it, which is pretty handy. Centre console, let's check her out. Oh, she's comfy. These little spotties here were the classic. I turned them on and they freaking blinded me. Left me with dots in my eyeballs. So the engine's done 419 hours, which is average. They're good for 4,000 hours, they tell me. So runs like a charm, runs beautifully. Everything works here. This is a ripper. I got the AM transceiver, which I can't remember ever using an AM transceiver. Last one I used was UHF, then VHF, but AM was years ago, so that will not work for us. Hummingbird sounder. This is a ripper. Check it out. Side imaging. So I thought it was a really old crapper, but actually doesn't seem that old if it's got side scan. Look at that depth. Look at our depth, obviously. So there, I presume it's a split screen. We'll have to play with all that, but anyway, it's going to work well, I reckon. So I've got some Fandangle radio here. Let's just stereo. Oh, she comes on. Power. Oof. Yeah. The speakers. Well, that sounds like it works, so that's good. The steering is great because he's just had a brand new steering cable fitted, as you can see there, whipped underneath. A few little bits and pieces up here, look at that. Bit of white zinc cream, always handy on the big jobs. Navigation lights, so there we go, see that one works. Nav lights are up the front there. Should work well. Also come with a downrigger, so internal lights. Oh, there we go. Hey, found him. Good when everything works, isn't it? Saves me having to fix it. So this thing also come with a downrigger. These things are worth probably $300 or $400, these downriggers. They're a lot of fun too. I often use them down at Lake Bulloomerri chasing trout or Chinook salmon. A ripper spot. If you ever get there, you'll love it. Big salmon, big trout. Snapper racks, either side, stainless steel snapper racks. Let's check out under here. There's all our switches, navigation, that's our bloody blinding spotlights up there. 12 volt outlet, ripper. As I say, that radio's probably gone to God. Have a look at the crap under here. Jeez, where do you start? Oh, there's a specialty. Couple of handrails, ripper. Torch work, no. Two bottles of water there. Gotta be careful, one of them might be a wee bottle. Don't tell me you haven't done it. So this thing also come with a full cover under here. I don't know if it's in very good nick. Let's see soon sort that out. See, that is all sealed, so that's the live well in under there. That's her. Motor needs a bit of spit and polish, but that'll come up well. We better check the Bimini out, but that's a ripper, like that's a serious Bimini, all stainless steel, no plastic fittings. And my pet hate, you know my pet hate, stickers. Have a look at this. Look at this. Look at these stickers everywhere. One there, he's had one there, he's had one there. 1, 2, 3 there, another one here. Jesus, and have a look at this, like, mate, I don't know whether we're going to take them off or leave them on, or... Yeah, to buy all those stickers is worth a fortune. Got the whole boat covered in them. So, he spent a fortune on stickers. Every chance that I'm going to just rip them all off. Look at all them. Hundreds of dollars in stickers. They're just everywhere. Hundreds of dollars. They're great stickers. Never known to miss. Green. The question now is, how far do I go with this boat? Do I paint it? Like, I don't know, I think it'll look fantastic painted, but we don't want to over-capitalise once again, because we're probably going to, well, we will sell it in time. Whether I use it in the next coming months or do I flog it? Don't know, but it's good to have that option. The next question is, what do you think I paid for it? I don't think it was mega cheap, but I think it was a good buy. I think by the time I'm finished with it, it could be a 10 grand boat, 10,000 bucks, I reckon. It's a 2007 or 2006. Remember, I've got a surprise for you. Hit me up with what you think it's worth in the comments now. No cheating. And I'll let you know what else it came with. Stay tuned. She's definitely not immaculate. She's seen a bit of rough times, you know. She's been used. No massive gouges or anything in it, but a couple of little dings here and there, which that's life, you know. She's not a new rig. A big Mercury, you know. I'm never really a fan of these things, but beggars can't be choosers. 2006 40 EL, EFI. Power tilt and trim, tilt lock, everything you need. Just needs a little bit of new sticker work and we'll be right. It's a bit ugly and a polish. It'll come up well, I reckon. Green. I actually can't find the build plate on this thing, so if you've got one of these tabs, let me know where the build plate lives. Could actually be down behind there if that's been added later, the centre console. Who knows? Should be a ripper fishing boat. You can get right around it. That's why I love the centre consoles. You can get right around the whole boat. Be very good fishing. I reckon we pull this Bimini up and see what she's like. Could be scary. Oh, fuck, only weighs a ton. It's a nightmare. We need to get those little plastic jobbies. That's a screw. They need a screwdriver there. That's why they're there, no doubt. They're all rusty screwdrivers. She's not the old 2-minute erection. She's could be a 15-minute erection. It weighs a ton. It'll be right, the zipper's broken. This stuff fixes everything. This could be scary, it's blowing a bloody gale. So they go into the back. Oh man, that's huge. What size of that? Fuck's like a sail. A few little scuffs here and there, but you know, what do? Sun's out, Bimini on. Jeez, have a crack at that. What bloody ripper. Yeah. Stainless steel threads are always a worry. You can wreck them real easy. Right, we've got one secured, that's good. Here's a bloody ripper. How good is that, Bimini? It's brilliant. Covers the whole boat. I'm kind of liking this boat already. Look at that, heaps of headroom. I'm liking it. Pink. It's a really good deep V too, look at that. Really good deep V. I don't know if this thing's going to fit in the garage. It's pretty high. Even with the meanie down, we've still got that centre console. So I didn't tell you what I paid for it yet, did I? So I paid, I don't think it was mega cheap, but I think it's a good buy. I paid $6,500. $6,500. I think by the time we're finished, she'll be worth 10 grand, I reckon. So yeah, hit me up in the comments if you reckon that's a good buy. 6.5 for the 4.2 metre. Tabs, centre console, 40 horsepower, 4-stroke Mercury. With a bit of work to do. Let me know if you think that's a good price. Well, here's a ripper practice that a bloke showed me one time. When you put these on, these little lugs, turn them around the other way. So you're putting that in from that side. So when you drop it, it only falls there. Because if you do it from this side and you drop it, she's in the drink. You'll never see it again. So remember that little surprise I was talking about earlier? I'll go and get it. Oh, so it came with this too. That right there, girlfriend, is a Minn Kota Riptide with iPilot. That there brand new is over $3,000. I paid $6.5 for the boat. You get 2.5 grand for that all day. I reckon it's a good deal. What do you reckon? Leave it in the comments, your thoughts. Green. You've got to be happy with that, don't you? Look at that. iPilot, ready to roll. Apart from the slight fact that there's no remote. And the remote is worth about $400 to $500 for that thing. It's worth $3,000 brand new. I got it with the boat, paid $6.5 for the boat, the motor, the whole lot. So I reckon I'm well in front. So I can afford to buy the remote, the handheld remote for that with spot lock, and it's got all the guidance and all that. It's just a ripper engine, absolutely fantastic. You can point it due north and it'll head due north. Fantastic GPS, brilliant thing. Spot lock, drop it down, stick it in the water, hit spot lock, and it'll hold you there like an anchor. It is amazing. So well worth spending the money on the remote. Bloody ripper. It was funny actually, the guy says to me just before I was leaving, I bought the boat, he said, oh, it comes with a motor. I went, huh? He pulls the Minn Kota out. I thought, Jesus, what a bonus. He said, I haven't got a remote. I said, should be right. We'll sort that out. Do you ever ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? I do. Quite often. Another boat. Jesus, mate, she's a bit heavier than old Flipper. She can just live out here for a minute till we work out if she's going to fit in the garage or not. 33 bloody colours, I can't get it right. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know I love having you guys on board, helping me out with these projects. Please like, share and comment, and I'll see you guys in church next Sunday. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because it helps the channel out heaps. Hooroo.